$20. Can you get quality therapy online for $20? Hi, I'm Lance. I consult in this space. Let's find that out by exploring the support group app Circles. Circles is a startup founded on the belief that 80% of our emotional challenges can be solved by talking to other people. And in order to overcome our issues, we need to be heard and supported by people who understand what we're going through. Circles forms small groups of 6 to 10 people and, in a meaningful way, gets the group to bond and recognize others are facing similar struggles with equally similar emotions. The group becomes a place where people feel understood and benefit from the wisdom of others who have found a way to overcome those shared problems. And it's precisely that, seeing how others overcame problems and made positive change for themselves, wherein you can discover a range of strategies for overcoming your own challenges. Upon signing up through a questionnaire, you're matched with a group. However, before you engage the group, you have an actual one-to-one conversation with the group leader. This pre-group screening conversation provides an opportunity for both the group leader and you, the potential member, to discuss individual and group goals to get a sense if your inclusion may be a fit with the group. Okay, what's it cost and what do you get? Circles offers one subscription plan. It's $20 a week, and for that price, you get a weekly 1-hour live video meeting online with the group, unlimited text messaging with the group leader and group members in between those weekly meetings, and that's a big plus because that goes a long way in accelerating and maintaining a sense of trust, connection, and community with your group. The concentration of the topics seems to revolve around grief, separation, divorce, and relationship issues. However, they do claim over 500 groups, so whatever you're going through, they quite likely have a group for you. Now it's time to grind circles. From what I can see, their quality control measures at this price point, that seems to be their unique value proposition. The quality control is reflected in how Circles collects data on member satisfaction. That data goes into an algorithm and out comes what they call their group belonging score. This group belonging score is a measurement on a scale of 1 to 10 and reflects how connected you feel to the group you're with. Circles will ask that specific question to each member once a month. How connected do you feel with your group? And this is done mindful the opposite of loneliness is a sense of belonging. So there you have it. Can you get quality therapy online for $20? I'll give Circles a strong maybe to that question, and I do so because of what seems to be the careful curation of small groups, your ability to communicate with your group at all times, and their close watch on your feeling of belonging with your group. Having said that, and mindful of how loosely we use this word therapy, Circles makes it clear their services are not meant to provide psychological advice, and the groups are meant to be more of a support platform. Group therapy isn't the same as individual talk therapy, and it's not for everyone. Circles may be a great starting point for those just beginning their mental wellness journey, or a supplement for those who are currently engaged in an individual therapy. Now, as a business unit, what's going on with Circles? Well, they've been going in circles, and by that I mean not moving forward in their presence online over time. Let me elaborate. That green part of that circle on the chart shows less than 50% of the traffic they get on their site is from Google search. The blue part of that circle shows the proportion of traffic they get from Google via paid advertising, and it's over 50%. They pay more for people to discover them on Google than they get from people who find them simply by using search. Not terribly unusual for a startup at this stage, but a concern since they've not improved their SEO, their findability online. Those arrows? The one on the left is May 2021. The one on the right is January 2022. That's a span of 9 months, and their SEO, their findability, has slightly declined over this 9-month term. Now that's troubling, mindful they started out year one just under $3 million in investment, and at the start of their year 2 last August, they raised another $8 million. When you don't experience SEO growth over a span of 9 months, in the middle of which you secured $8 million, it puts into question, actually, how disruptive are you? Circles has a major SEO problem. While they get about 800 clicks a month organically, the vast majority of that traffic is around their brand, that red arrow there, and not their service, which is group support, online group support. There you see the top 10 keywords that get them traffic, and notably absent is the keyword group. Their blog content is not sufficiently distinguishing, and that's compounded with the absence of any real meta tag technical SEO strategy. What that means is Circles has very little programming on their site that communicates with search bots, and that means they're not informing the Google bot, for example, of the content that is there on their site. That's a real big miss since they are paying Google about $1,500 a month for advertising. A well-structured meta tag strategy, a technical SEO strategy, will go a long way to achieving the same goals as advertising with a one-time minimal fixed cost. Circles can also improve their advertising. I looked and was surprised to see they are not targeting any competitor brands, and that's a real miss. For example, Talkspace has a similar offering, online group support, and if Circles were to target Talkspace group support, that's probably going to be a person well into their journey, perhaps in the middle or the bottom of sales funnels, and Circles would simply say, we do what they do, but offer a more intimate experience at a better value. Perhaps the greatest concern about Circles that I would have is their website. It fails Google's Core Web Vitals testing, and that impacts their search engine ranking, the ad position in their advertising, even the price they pay in their advertising. Failing Core Web Vitals weighs down all marketing initiatives. Don't let my business observations dissuade you from exploring Circles. They do offer a 1-month free trial. There's a link to them in the description. I have no relationship with them. This is not a sponsored video, and I don't anticipate their business development team will become a fan. If you enjoyed this video and it's offered you something of value, hit that like button. Feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, share the video. If this is the kind of thing that interests you, definitely subscribe, because next we're going to grind the online support group app Sesh and one of the oldest, 7 Cups, one of which is somewhere between a hot mess and a train wreck. I'm Lance. This is Therapy Grind. Until then, take care.